Everyone, so today let's talk a little bit about paradigms in psychoanalysis. So the first thing we need to think of is that we need to think about is that psychoanalysis is said to be to stand in opposition to the medical clinic, and we could define today's medical clinic as one in which the body and or the brain are the source of pain or suffering, including psychiatry. Let us not forget that Freud's patients were sent to him precisely because the doctor would see those patients and say, well, you have nothing wrong with your body. And then they would go to Freud. And Freud then said, well, let's treat this through words. So the point is that there was a mistake to think that the suffering, the pain was coming from the body. Hence, let's treat it through language. They thought it was coming from the body. It wasn't. So why do we insist in this idea that language, a signifier, if you want to, doesn't fully capture the body, and then something of the natural, of the real, flesh and bones speaks? Doesn't look like an opposition to medical knowledge. It's actually precisely the same logic. Lacan tried to indicate as much as he could that the other, like this, is before the body, before libido, before desire. There's a pre-established system going on, and only from that system can something appear. So it's not that the body comes first. This goes well with the Marcel Mauss proposal that everything we do with our bodies, it's been established before the body. There's nothing natural about the way we do things with our bodies. Sexual relations, drinking, walking, sleeping, eating, you name it. Lacan placed, probably are not going to be able to see it, but Lacan placed the body in the imaginary, the Borromean not. Spoke about heraldry and elements functioning as in elements of heraldry as a coat of arms of the body. So while this idea that the signifier doesn't fully capture the body is tempting to really oppose medical knowledge, the other A, Barde, and discourse come before any possibility of a body for psychoanalysis. There is nothing natural. The signifier is precisely what kills the natural character in human affairs. As I said, not even walking, streaming are natural acts, techniques of the body. Inmixing of Otherness implies that everything is articulated with the other. Finally, psychoanalysis is not for everything. And our concepts are not going to be found in neuroscience, You will not find desire in the brain, libido in the brain, and conscience. You'll find unconscious neuroactivity, maybe. You have Marcel Mauss project, its own theory. The subversive aspect of psychoanalysis is to offer to whoever comes to us a different and heterodox approach to their suffering. And that heterodox approach is that what afflicts us, what causes us to suffer, may have a different status from that of the natural body, the biological body. Status within language. To finish this argument of what it means to be in opposition to medical knowledge, I'd like to read you a few questions from a book that is not available yet in English by Alfredo Eidelsztein. He says, what position should we assume and offer to the ones who come to us because they are suffering or in pain? What's the specificity of our contribution? Why do we make them lie on the couch? Why do we arrange things in such a way that bodies are out of sight? Why do we rely only on speaking? Why, when a patient wants to bring a partner for us to meet, we ask them that it's better if they tell us instead of meeting them. We ask them to tell us about this partner. And that's it for today. Thank you.